Welcome back to you for another yummy update. Where are we in the crypto cycle? We're bored. We are waiting for the optimism phase. I want to quickly show you this though. So this gentleman, Nico, he is from Uniswap. Okay, he's got the Uniswap logo. He's the vibe creator at Uniswap. So he's like, why are you so quiet? What's on your mind? And this is the Uniswap field. Swap anywhere, anytime. Man, Quattro Cinco 369. I love you so much. Do you want to see the first reply? What's on your mind? Look carefully. Hex, not available. This is delisted. Swap anywhere, anytime, unless it's Hex. Thank you to my friend Quattro Cinco, bro. I've literally, man, I saw this. We gotta show them this. This is literally the Uniswap deb. I didn't even know. I don't know who this guy is. Hey, Dicko. Remove us, bro. The president has a freaking meme coin. And he's not even shilling it, by the way. You allow honeypots, scams, rugs, fake tokens, imitations. They can be traded. And by the way, just to let you know, friends, this is not made up. Hex made Uniswap popular. Hex was the #1 most traded, highest volume on Uniswap at the start. I remember vaguely hearing about it at the start. I had no idea. I don't know what Twitter was. And I remember seeing it and I thought the volume was fake. It wasn't. Richard used it first. They actually bootstrapped it. But they were so embarrassed about it, they don't want to talk about it. Shame on them, man. Shame on them. So look, I personally hope, I would love one day, I don't want to jinx anything, but you guys got to remind me of this. One day, like I want to put the Hex uni chart, the ratio, and just show that going up and be like, we're outperforming your coin and you delisted us. I'd like to say that one day. I just don't want to jinx anything. So where are we in the crypto phase right now, friends? We are in optimism, but we actually haven't hit it yet. I've been waiting for optimism for like a year. You know that? Like this is it. See how like we're going sideways? We're waiting for optimism to finally crank up. Now, optimism, if you go look, Optimism, friends, we can go check it out. I know it doesn't feel like it's like, man, we're so ready. You see this? It's just like it's going and going and going. That's optimism, right? Going and going and going. But we need that bang, something to go up, and then all the altcoins and everything start to move up. You can actually see it more pronounced on the total crypto market chart. You see that? Like it's just ready. Now, this was like an optimism rally. It felt like it, but it was more like it stopped. It stopped, you know? We now actually need the proper one. And if you look closely on the words, some of you can read Inglese, this rally is real. So I could just see it. The Trump rally, the Trump rally, the Trump rally, the Trump rally is real. I can just see that appearing. Let's play some Pikachu in the jungle music. Oh man, we're so bored. Where's the dopamine, please? We need the dopamine. If you're curious as well, friends, a couple of people have said to me, Sommy, how do we even know the cycle is going to repeat? I don't know. I don't know anything. I can just show you though. This is the ISM Business Cycle, and it is an index, and its middle is 50. And what they do is they go and they ask if you everywhere around the Metacana. They go to the box factory, the orange juice factory, the squeaky chair factory, the fluffy mittens factory. They go ask all the factory business owners. They go, hey, this month, you're trying to guess, hey, are you doing more orders or less orders? What have you done for your inventory? Because the theory is, and it works, okay? They go to the business managers and they go, hello, sir. You look like you've been mogging people today. And they go, thank you, I have. And they go, well, one business owner goes, well, I've ordered an increase of 12% more inventory right now. And so they collect all that information because the theory is that business owners are the best forecasters on the ground in terms of how much they think they need in the future. Like, is business going up? Is it slowing down? And yeah, it actually is pretty cool. It is quite a leading indicator for the business cycle out here. Now, it can't tell you about shocks. You know, like the ice cream teams and someone bombs somewhere. Obviously, no one can tell you that. They're the Black Swanny type events. But it can tell you when things are slowing down, things are about to pick up. Now, we had a slowdown. Okay, now, see, we have not reached the increase part. So right now, they're around 49. By the way, if you're below 50, friends, it's actually recessionary. It's recessionary slowdown. You see how in 2022 it was like down, but the market is forward looking. That's why the market's not silly. In markets, see, in the S&P 500, they know things are slowing down, but it's pricey in the next 6 to 12 months. So the stock market's smart, right? So you see right now we're here. So this is what actually happened. If you look at I have all the cycles from before. We didn't even have this one. This is 2017, 2021, and 2025. Where they're pretty much this accentuated cycle, right? So up here, up here, and now we're hoping we get up here for 2025 this year. But yeah, they do top out around there. You can't exactly pick the top, but if you would like to know, do you know why? Part of the reasons we got scammed in 2021 is, look at this. We peaked in March of 2021. So after March, everything was down. We'd ran out. We went too explosive. So we went black swan down and then too explosive to the upside. We did not have this rounding off period out here. So by the time check this out. If you actually check it out here, friends, this is you can't rely on all of this, because look at this. The ISM was still high deep in the crypto bear market here. This is June 2018. Bitcoin was already $6,000 and capitulating. So you can't use these things tick for tick, but it's just showing you that cycle. You see the oscillation of the sine waves. That's how you kind of get an idea that like we are progressing and we've done this bottoming out, and hopefully like business starts to pick up. People feel more rich and stuff. The Trump effect. Hopefully it's real. Now, obviously, the optimism phase. What happens next, friends? Well, optimism is the Trump rally is real. Then when everyone sees a lot of things moving, what's happened in the past is we head into belief, which is time to get fully invested. That's when people actually go, whoa, I put in $4,000. Now I've made like a quick 3x in this thing. Now I've got 12. Then they start telling everyone else. So in terms of, when they say time to get fully invested, it's not just them adding like, oh, I want to put in more. I've got 30K coming in. Can I put 30K and make a quick 2x? They don't also just do that. They get fully invested emotionally with their relationships, where they tell everybody like, this thing's going up. It's going great. That's when it starts. They actually get fully invested, not just financially, but also, with their relationships. Then you enter, obviously, see, this is the belief part. Then that thrill. I will buy more on margin. Got to tell everyone to buy. Because what happens is people have a coin. They don't want to get rid of it because it's going up. Yeah, so they get a credit card or they borrow other money. They do other things. They do that. People don't just quick swapping everything around. They just they go up and they do more leverage, they access more leverage. They dip into their savings, and yeah, that's eventually what happens. And then I'm a genius. We're all going to be rich. I wonder what that's going to be. That might be Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, where the government finally signs it in, and we're like, oh my gosh, the government is going to buy my bags, millions of dollars of Bitcoin. And your friend Somi here will be saying, look, man, I'm bullish, but if we're in 2026 January, I will be telling you, hey, do you know the concept of smart money and dumb money? Smart money was buying when this thing was considered a scam. Dumb money is buying when the government announces that they're going to finally buy it. It's like you are the final sucker because you don't want to take any risk. You are only daring to step in when the government forces itself to write into it that's going to buy. It doesn't work out for everyone like that. Look, it could stay stable. You never know, friends. But here's the thing. Let's say we do get up here. Let's say we do actually flush up. We have optimism before or whatever. We come up to here. Yeah, people might look. Even if someone says we're not going to go down in 2026, even if they say that, I almost guarantee you we'll go sideways. So I'm thinking, why take the risk? It's going to be sideways or down. Why even take that risk? And that. So pretty much, see, that's us acting rationally. You're looking at like that. Oh, if I'm up 20x, of course I'll do that. Yeah, that's what you say. That's what I say now. But when you're in that moment, it will be very tough. Friends, like what happens if China also does a Bitcoin Strategic Reserve? White Swan. What happens then? What if China goes, we're doing, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, the world's two most powerful countries have now announced a public battle that they want to buy my bags. And then see, this is what the crowd, if that scenario happens, the crowd would say, no, you can't get my bags. No. See, then they've got you. They're like, no, I don't want them. Now you want to buy them? No, I don't want them. No one's going to sell into them. No, because they'll be calling for $1 million. So The reality is not going to be what everyone expects. But look, here's the thing. So that, because remember, you got to plan for that now, friends. In the heat of the moment, you don't know what the hell's going on. You're only going to have you got 50 days to think, right? If you don't snap out of it, and Tai Lopez says, knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. The 4-year cycle's broken. 10-year cycle, 20-year cycle. You know what I mean? You got to be thinking about it with your brain. This is also interesting from the day, friends. Justin Sun has come out with a lot of improvement upgrades for Ethereum, suggesting halting Ethereum sales, deflationary growth, a lot of Ethereum Foundation upgrades. And he made his long-winded post, right? Taxing, streamlining, adjusting rewards and fee burn. So what I found most fascinating is I went through the comment section and I'm like, man, people don't learn. The guy's a billionaire. He bought Bitcoin early. He bought Ethereum early. He's got Tron. He's got more I think he's got more Ethereum than Vitalik himself. The guy's a billionaire. He's very smart. Okay, he is smart. And it's just the amount of people calling him a retard. They're saying these are the dumbest ideas I've ever heard. So stupid. It was the most funny thing. I was like, dude, you and your shitty you got a little $10,000 working a job, probably like smoking a cigarette in an internet cafe, trying to message like this stripper on the internet or something, telling her that you're going to meet her in Thailand or whatever. You're doing that. This guy's literally binked it. And I couldn't believe it, just over and people, I don't know what it is. Is it testosterone? People just think, they're like, dude, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. I don't know. It's funny. Like, it reminds me of the Richard Hart stuff. Like, I know, friends, maybe you don't agree with a lot of things, but then how many times, I don't criticize a guy. I've said, guys, I'm just going to let the billionaire do what the billionaire does. Remember Elon Musk came out buying Twitter? Remember, but also be careful of these. Because remember, Elon Musk bought Bitcoin at 30K. You know what I mean? So everyone thought, it can't possibly be wrong. So you have to be careful with that. Just on average, though, if you follow billionaires, you do well. On average. You know, it doesn't mean it's all going to be temporarily good, you know, for the short term as well. You might have to wait longer. Hey, you know, Elon buying Bitcoin at 30K, it's all right. You're up 3x now. You just have to wait a couple of years. You know what I mean? So you have to be careful how you interpret these. I want to give an update as well. Eric Wall's bet with PulseChain community. He's got a bet, I think, with KDP and a few other people. I think Lady Havid. So Eric is 20x away from losing, but it's got to happen in the next 3 months. So PulseChain has to be 10x sack price. It is down 95% below. So he needs a 20x. So otherwise he wins like 100K plus. So that hurdle rate is pretty big. Yeah, time's running out, 3 months from now. But yeah, why I showed this to you, I want to remind you, how did we get in this position in the first place? It was because everyone anchored to the unicorn after the buyers majority were already in. And what do I mean by that? Well, in 2021, when everyone's sacrificing, Doge hit 90 billion, Cardano hit 100 billion, BNB hit 100 billion. See all these 100 billions? XRP hit 100 billion. See all these 100 billions? And Doge had no tech. So everyone thought, if Doge hit 90 billion, we can all hit 90 billion. That's what everybody believed. So, but here's the thing. And then everybody assumed that we're going to hit 90 billion next. That's why everybody puts up PulseChain. They're like, it's only $1 billion market cap. That's nothing. We got 100x upside. Because Doge hit 100 billion and we're better than Doge. Doge has no tech. That's the rationale of thinking. Everybody gets trapped. Why? The way you got to think about it is there's a pool of people who are going to buy in a certain window of time. Okay. Now okay. There's a yin yang with this. Okay. Now they will buy. That's the positive. They will buy something. However, once they have bought, it's basically, they're done. Okay, so in a nutshell, what I mean is not every coin gets the 100 billion market because there's a certain window of time of all of this to play out and you can't go out of it. Okay, so it's kind of like you are like literally you're going to eat dinner and you've got like this 30-minute window eating time. And it's like, well, there's food on the plate. I am going to be eating this chicken and broccoli. I will be eating it. It will be eaten, yes. But it's been 30 minutes, like it's no longer dinner time. There's no more eating. You get the point? Okay, well, these retailers who are like hungry, Okay, they're hungry to mog everybody. They're hungry for lollipops. All these people coming in, they will buy something. It's like the cycle will buy, but then we're trying to guess what are they going to buy. That's what it comes down to. And everybody's just trying to guess that, right? They're just trying to like anticipate what are they going to buy. Product market fit, first cycle stuff, new cycle things, and then you just basically, you're a sitting duck waiting for it to all play out. So when you look at, say, others BTC, remember others is a changing index, okay? It's outside of the top 10, but you know, there's many coins in here. So it's like this thing will go up. It's like it will go up. Just like which coins though? That's the thing. So others BTC tells you nothing about Hex. It tells you nothing about PulseChain. It tells you nothing even about like even outside top 10 like Chainlink. It doesn't actually tell you. It tells you the average of them. Doesn't tell you anything about that. So it's just like looking at the S&P 500, which is actually interesting to look at now. So the S&P 500, the stonk market, looking at it here, friends, looking at it, yes. The S&P 500, it doesn't tell you anything about like Apple, right? It doesn't tell you anything about Apple or Amazon. It might tell you their general direction. That's all it can tell you. Oh, it's probably up. That's it. It's going up. Okay, they're probably going up. But it doesn't tell you individual stonk. Doesn't tell you anything about what the next big opportunity or whatever is. Okay, so that's another way how you look at these. And is there a way around this? You can't. Man, we're just like each cycle comes out. There's more altcoin dispersion. There's more crypto sectors. New things try to like flush out the old all the time. It's very hyper competitive. But ultimately, 4-year cycle, we're punting that it's still intact. Well, I'm just gonna like let's look at this. In 2017, this is interesting. Okay, interesting, friends, because in 2017 it started off poop. Look at that, and then it started moving really up in Feb. Isn't that interesting? So it started off poop and then it moved up in Feb. Well, look what happened in 2021. 2021, everything was just moving up, which is it's funny. It moved up fast. But it ended early. This was the actual 95% altcoins topped out here. But it gave you this up only reversal and then it was literally all over. You see this one's coming off to it. So that's why it really is amazing. 2025 seems to be like the 2017, the magical big unicorn year. This is the biggest alt season pretty much ever, bonanza, ICO mania. So you start off slow and then it goes up in steps. And so you never know. This might be it as well. See how we've started off slow? Maybe by like Feb, we'll just start moving up. It screws around here. Everyone thinks it's over. And then by the end of the year, something happens like that. Maybe that's how it looks like. Wave 1 and wave 2. So I've got wave 1 and wave 2. Because if you look at this was, now you might say, Sammy, this is an enormous wave 1. My gosh, it tops in June. Yeah, that's it. That is also possible, my friends. The thing is with this though as well, Ethereum was first cycle unicorn there. All right, ETH, literally the meth. This was the first cycle creation of unit. That's why, man. I was hoping there was a tech that we could buy that was like the Ethereum or something this cycle. We didn't get it, sadly. It was meme coins, which is it's great. We're thankful. I'm grateful, but which meme coin on which chain, bro? There's 30 meme coins across 30 chains. There's 900 to choose from. It's just. Maybe you all win. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. But it is fascinating to see that now. We're waiting for that next part up. Like, subscribe, better, and all. Catch you soon.